Hello and welcome back to another video, everyone. Today we are swapping the taillights on my Tacoma. I was sent these lights by a company called Beam Track. They reached out at a really convenient moment because some people love them, some people don't, but the TRD off-road taillights with the clear lenses, I've always been kind of on the fence about, and I've always wanted to try a red lens or a smoked lens taillight. And while Beam Track doesn't offer a smoked version of their taillights, they do have the standard red lenses. And of course, these are just an OEM replacement, so they look identical to Toyota's factory taillights. The fit and finish and all of that is the same. So we're just gonna go ahead and swap these. And this is by far one of the easiest installs that you can do yourself on your own truck. Basically, all you need is a 10mm socket and you're good to go. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into this. I'll give you guys kind of a step-by-step, although it really is like 2 screws and you pop it out and put the new light in, but I'll give you a step-by-step just to walk you through it so that you guys can do this yourself. Definitely, if you ever break a taillight, you don't need to take it to somebody. You can do this on your own, easy peasy in the driveway. So here's how it works. Now, just to clarify, I do love the way that these TRD off-road lights look. However, I've always wanted to try some red lenses on this truck just to see what it would look like. I feel like the red on green would be a nice combo. But until Beam Track reached out, it wasn't really something that I was gonna bother with, just because I don't really have an issue with these. But I appreciate them aiding me in this little science experiment just to test it out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. First things first, open your tailgate. Once your tailgate's open, grab your 10mm socket. You're gonna look for a couple of bolts. The second one down from the top, right above your tailgate latch, and the very bottom bolt right beside your tailgate. You're gonna loosen those up, and that is how you get to removing your taillight. The outside of the taillight is held in just with some tabs, so you can go ahead and reach underneath and just pull it straight back, and it should pop out no problem. Just like that. Obviously, I've been doing some off-roading, but you'll see now you've got 3 plugs for your various lights. Those are just push tabs. And 3. Now, set your light aside. Now, fortunately, Beam Track is pretty cool, and they include all of the replacement bulbs as a part of the taillight assembly. So this is pretty much just ready to plug and play. Make sure those bulbs are tightened in the way they need to be. I'm gonna leave this protective plastic on until I get the thing installed, just so that I don't scratch the lens. Peel the edges back a little bit. But all you gotta do is plug in those lights. Then you just gently push those pins back into place. And have a new light. Go ahead and reinsert the bolts. All right, now for the satisfying bit. I try to be pretty particular about the brands that I partner with here on YouTube, and today's is really no exception. This is a product from a company called Novesight. They were kind enough to send this out to me for free to test out. But this is basically just a 3-in-1 jump starter, air compressor, and charging block for your phone in a great little package. Of course, I'm sure you've seen plenty of these floating around the internet, but this one just has fantastic presentation and a very compact, nice size that's easy to just store under a seat or behind your seat back or wherever. This is something that I'm going to keep in my Tacoma at all times, just because you never know when you need a jump starter, and this allows you to be self-reliant. You don't need to call somebody else out to jump off your car for you. Basically, in the box comes everything that you need. Of course, this is designed to be used for many different purposes. Obviously, it's great for your car, but you get all sorts of different air attachments. And I probably will use this on my Air-Mattress when I go camping too, because it's got some awesome attachments that will allow me to inflate my Air-Mattress much more easily than the pump that I have now. Comes with a USB cable, and of course, the jumper cables. These plug directly into the side of the jump starter, like so. And once you've done that, you're pretty much ready to go. Of course, I really appreciate Novesight for sending this out, because this is genuinely something that I will keep in my Tacoma at all times, just for good measure. It's good peace of mind to know, especially me who's out in the woods, off-roading and overlanding by myself pretty regularly. It's nice to have something like this that I can fall back on if, you know, I wake up one morning, my battery's dead, and I'm on the side of a mountain somewhere by myself with no cell service or what. You know, it's good to be self-reliant. This is one of those tools that allows you to do that with some peace of mind. So again, thanks to Novesight, and we'll get back to our usual programming. I've got to say, I think I actually really like the way that these look on the truck. I think I'm gonna give them a try for a while. I'll say this too, their fit is factory. They look like Toyota taillights. I wouldn't know any different if I didn't know any better. So, you know, I feel like if you're going for a cheap replacement, and of course too, BeamTrack does also offer this style. So if you like the TRD off-road lights better, the clear lensed lights better than the red lens, you can get those, and their prices are pretty darn affordable. And again, the fit and finish looks good. I'll turn them on so that you guys can see the lights and their quality, because again, these do come with bulbs. Now, the longevity, of course, of these lights is yet to be seen, but I'll run them for a little while and give them a try and see how they hold up. Let me cut them on for you.